This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday and last from 3-4 days or 5 days something, we learned about fixed assets module. We understood about fixed asset module. Today we'll try to understand budgeting. Okay, before going to proceed budgeting, just I want to explain you about the brief about what is this budgeting. So anyone has any idea what is budgeting? Anyone? Any guesses? Budgeting?
Allocating some money for future period based on the given information from the past years, allocating in each and every department so that we meet those expenses, plus at least have a ballpark what is it called, numbers for each and every department.
Yes, perfect. So we are allocating some amounts for expenses. So the budgeting is majorly we are planning or allocating some funds so that I can utilize these funds to these expenses only and this much amount only. This is budgeting. So it is a kind of planning for the entire year. So I'm planning, suppose my any company should have some plan, so future prediction, like suppose I'm going to do business for 1000 crores. I'm going to do business for 1000 crores. In that, my expectation is around 50 crores profit. 50 crores profit. And in this 50 crores profit, I need to allocate expenses around 20 crores to my employees and so many expenses, travel expenditure, printing and stationery expenditure, courier expenditure. There are so many expenses will be there in real-time scenario. We are predicting these many expenses. This is the revenue, and expenses should not cross the limits. So if I don't have controls, this kind of controls, then what it happens, my company will be in a wrong direction. Suppose my I'm doing business for 1000 crores, I'm getting 50 crores net profit, gross profit. Then if I'm spending 60 crores, then my company is in a loss position. So I need to have some controls. So these budgets are controls. If you want to enable, yes, you can enable. Otherwise, if you don't want, you can skip it. There are two options. So if you want control on budgets, particularly expenses department wise, expenses department wise, expenses are expenses branch and department wise. This is most important in real time scenario. In general, normal scenarios, business unit wise or branch wise, department wise expenditure I need to plan. Example, I have 4 companies, like to suppose one company is in Hyderabad, another company is in Bangalore. These are 2 legal entities, and next one is one more in suppose Suryapet, it is a branch. Another one is suppose in Karnataka, I don't have another name, suppose Mysore, another city, there one more branch. So I need to plan different legal entity wise, different business unit wise, different department wise, what is the expenditure I need to plan properly, so that my expenses is under control and my company profitability will be increased. Okay, a simple example I will give you on logic for understanding purpose. Okay, suppose I'm traveling from Hyderabad to Delhi. I think majority people know about even Sunitars, you know, like Indian cities, am I right? Okay, so if I'm traveling from Hyderabad to Delhi, then my travel desk company, my company travel desk, what they did, they have booked uh, train tickets. They have booked train tickets. Okay, then to travel from Hyderabad to Delhi, if I'm traveling by train, it will take 2 days. And there I'm attending an important meeting one day, and I'm coming back from Delhi to Hyderabad. It will take 2 days. So 5 working days, all 5 working days are completely gone. Suppose I'm a general manager of this company, then my entire time is spent to attend one meeting for 1 week. It is meaningless. If my travel desk is booked one flight ticket, I can travel from Hyderabad to Delhi in one day, like in the morning. I can pick my flight at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and I can reach Delhi at around 7:30 or 8 o'clock something, and I can finish my meeting, and I can come back from Delhi to Hyderabad in the evening. Within one day, the everything is over. Of course, the flight charges are a little bit higher than train charges, but being like a general manager or one of the director something, then I need to travel through flight rather than train. Another example I will give you, I'm traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore. I need to travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore. Then here, whenever I'm traveling, so the same, like I have intimated to travel desk, why you have booked train tickets? It is waste of money. It is waste of my time. So book flight ticket in the initial stage. Now he booked a flight ticket for Hyderabad to Bangalore. Then I need to travel from in my home to airport, Hyderabad airport, and I need to pick my flight, and then I need to reach Bangalore, and from airport to once again office. It is money. It is waste of money, because from Hyderabad to Bangalore nowadays there is a sleeper coach also. It is coming, buses and everything. If I pick a bus or train, usually bus, maybe night I can sleep, I can pick my bus, and I can reach tomorrow morning, and I can attend the session, and I can come back. So here I'm telling you two scenarios. One is, in the first scenario, it is waste of time if you are if you are traveling by train. Second scenario, if you are booking a flight, it is waste of money, because from my home to airport it is too costly, like maybe some cab charges, and then from there to flight it is a little bit higher, and then from there to airport to once again to office location or somewhere meeting location, once again cab charges, everything, it will be waste of money. So if I book a, the travel desk, if they book a bus ticket, then near to my house only there will be a bus will be there, buses, transportation travelers will be there. I can pick, and I can sleeper coach. If it is high designation, I can get a sleeper coach and I can travel. So this is different scenarios based on your company position. If really that company is a very big organization, usually they want to book only flight tickets. Yes, they can do it. Otherwise, if it is a medium scale of organizations, they will go with train tickets for the second scenario. Of course, for first scenario, even it is a medium or high scale, it is waste of time. So the situations, based on that, you need to minimize your expenditure. Make sense? Understood? Any doubt in here? This is a generalized lecture I have given. Anyone, any doubt, any clarifications? Fine. I hope it is clear. Now, in the system, we can have budget control. What system will do budget control means? Budget control means if it is the expenditure is crossing that amount, it will stop you. You cannot post the transaction. You cannot post the transaction if the expenditure is crossed this much money. So that we can control in the system. Okay, let me show you in the system the function, how it works, and then we'll come back here and how to do the setups and everything. We'll see this one after some time. Let me show you how it is. So in USMF company, budgeting, collapse all, budget setup, budgeting, budget control configuration. If you want to the control, then you need to activate budget. It should be turned on. Budget control is turned on. That means it is budget control is going on. And for which accounts means the main accounts here. 601-200 to 601-400 or some expenditure 602200. For this budget control is enabled. For this budget control is enabled. Okay, so let me take duplicate. I will explain you the setups. First, let me show you the result and how it works. Okay. So it should be on, activate, and budget control is on. This one you need to read, not the button. You need to look at this one. Budget control is turned on and activate. Okay. Now, so for which accounts means inside it is there are so many rules are there, controls, budget control rules. What is this? We'll discuss later. So for 601-200 and 60 up to from 601-200 to 601-400, the budget controls are there. How much amount the budget funds means? You can go to budgeting. You can go to budgeting, budget register entries. Budget register entries. Here it was created for some budgets. Let me open this amount, this one. Otherwise, you can enter here the budget figures. So this is for 601-200. This is 601-200. So one by one, I can't see like this. So if I want to see from the budget amounts, register entries, where what is the amounts and everything, you can see in one report, small kind of report, 601-210, something is there. Okay. Otherwise, this is the data entry of how much amount budget figures can be entered. What is the current budgets it is available? Let me see and let me show you. Actual versus budget. Actual versus budget. Already posted budget amounts. I'm showing you. The main account. Budget model 2021. So all are zero only, but few transactions will have some expenditure. Look at this one, 601. One second. 601-200. 601-200. This much amount. 601-210. This is the budget amount. Like this, the budget amounts are there. Okay. So what I will do, I will create one expenditure 601-240. 601-240 expenditure, and for that it will be blank, and then I will show you the detailed explanation. 601-240.
Yes, Satya, one doubt.
Yes, please.
Yeah, what are the prerequisites for setting up the budget?
All those things I will explain you. There is a lot I need to explain. There is a lot.
Okay.
So first I'm showing you the end result, and then I will show you the explanation. One by one setups, and there are many things we need to understand. So all those things I will explain. First I'm showing you the end result. If I enable this budget, what happens? Just I want to see. Just I want to show that one. So 601 240. Because this account will have blank budget funds. Expenses 4 I'm creating. This is a new expense I have created, brand new expenses. If you verify the transactions, statement, why it is not showing any transactions? One second. Okay, so in the latest version, there is one more button, transactions. If you click transactions, it will show the transaction data that I am looking for. But in the latest version, it is there. It was incorporated here. Actually, in 2012, you can click on transactions button. Then automatically it will show the buttons. Otherwise, we need to click on account statement. I mean to say, if I want to see the transactions quickly, it is a lengthy process. Then this one, I will go to this trial balance. Otherwise, in D365 only 10.0.18 and 19, there is one more button is incorporated because Microsoft is keep on extending the functions. You know that one. So that will be there. So let me filter by 601 400. 601 400. For this account, what happened? 601 240. By mistake, I have entered different account. Okay, so because there is no transactions, that is the reason it is not showing anything. So 601 240 we have created one account, main accounts, expenses 4 I have created 601 240. So for this, what my intention is 601 240. So for this account, I want to give permission for the entire year budget funds only 20,000 rupees, 20,000 US dollars. Here it is US dollars. I am planning to make expenditure up to 20,000 US dollars. So for that, I can create a new register entry, budget register entries. This is called budget register entries. So in the very first, the financial year, first week of the financial year, I'm entering. For reporting purpose and everything, I'm just creating on 4th of Jan. I'm selecting budget model. I will explain you all those things. You will understand all those things slowly, one by one. budget codes, the original budget. Now I'm clicking on add line, selecting the structure, manufacturing P&L 601 400, sorry, 240. So 20,000 I'm entering. Look at this one here, nothing is there. Nothing is there. If I'm clicking on save, green circle with checkbox is coming. Green circle with checkbox means budget funds are updating. Remember, in the budget register entries, green circle checkbox should be available. That means budget control is on, budget control is active and on, and you are entering the budget. Understood? The symbolic, it is most important. It is most important. This budget control is activate and turned on, then only this button will be enabled. So we are allocating 20,000 budget. We are allocating 20,000 budget. Now it is in the draft mode, means not posted. It was not posted. It was created only. It was created only. The budget funds, it was created only. It was not posted. Okay, it was created. Now I'm posting this budget. That means update budget balances. This is not normal financial postings. This is in the different layers. It will be there. Yesterday and day before yesterday, we have learned from last 4 or 5 days something. We learned about different concept like current layer and tax layer. This concept is different once again. So the balances, it is updating in the normal transaction. It is not updating the normal transaction. It is in the different inside. It is posting update balances. Click update. Now funds are planned for the year 20,000 US dollars. For the year $20,000, it was planned. Now what I'm doing, I'm creating one general journal, journal entries, general journal. This is normal expenditure I'm posting. General journal. Go to lines. $601 240. The expenses 4 I have created. Suppose I'm posting 20,001. $20,001. Whether system should allow me or not?
Should throw error.
Should throw error. So because budget resistant is funds planned for 20,000 and control is already active. Control is active and the ledger accounts are within the range. It is already selected within the range from 601 200 to 601 400. Now if I'm trying to post, it will throw error message. It should. Okay, I'm clicking on validate. It will validate accounting structure related debits and credits and everything is done or not. It will be okay, no issues. journal will be okay. This is normal validate function. Okay, so I'm getting this error message like here the budget funds available for dimension value 601240 by, see here it is exceeds $1, exceeds $1. The same should be executed whenever if I am doing a validate and simulate posting. Okay, operation completed. This is a small kind of bug. It should not be. This should throw error message. This is a bug in real time scenario because this is 10.0.13. At that time there are some small bugs kind of things are there, so it should not be completed. It should throw error message the way how it was showing whenever we are clicking on validate, the same process should be shown, but it is showing completed. This is a small kind of bug. Now if I'm trying to post, it will not allow you to post. I can skip validate and simulate posting. I can do posting directly. If I'm trying to post budgeting, it will stop me. You cannot enter more than 10,000. That is exceed $1. Understood? Exceeds the $1.
Satya, do we have any workflows also available? Like suppose if it's exceed by $1, so one is that can we set up the tolerance limit? This is my one question. And the second is that if we don't have the tolerance limit, can we set up a workflow where we can say for all the transactions which are exceeding the budget, definitely that should go with the to the finance for approval.
So
because the ideal scenario is that okay, we want to just track how much is the budgeted amount versus the actual one, right?
So there are multiple scenarios here. Okay, so first thing is for the entire fund amount you will not use in the very one shot, to be frankly. If you are allocated for $20,000, it will be like 500, 200, 300, 500 like that. Will once it is crossed, then it will show the pop-up message in real-time scenario. Am I right? In one shot you will not use the entire budget amount. This is
right.
Okay. Next one is in the budget controls. In the budget controls, so workflow may not, but here we have some permissions. If you click on create a draft, we have prevent over budget. This is normal users, but there are two things. Allow over budget. Allow over budget means suppose my managing director or CEO of the company or directors, top management, whenever they are entering, system should not stop because they know about their company. The directors and the top management, very senior top management people, CEO or CFO or CTO, whenever they want to enter, it should be allowed for any budgeting. That is allow over budget processing. Next one is prevent processing at over budget threshold limit. This is mid-level. This is for normal users. This is for top management. This is for middle management. But I don't think so. Like you can allow through workflow. I don't think so because this is restrictions for everyone. But you can give like this. You can prevent.
So, but this setup will be enabled on the user level. Are we saying that?
Here, this one user groups. This is user groups. Right click.
Okay.
View details. This is user only. User groups. And here the user groups I'm creating, users are there.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
But workflow will not work. 99%, because through workflow we cannot give, because this is controls will be stopped for anyone based on the setups we are going to use it. Let me, okay, no issues. So it is turned on, active. Fine.
And where can we enable this one? It is on the posting level, or can we stop at the creation level itself, the document creation level itself?
Yes, there are permissions. Yes, we are going to discuss all those things here, whether it is creation level check and selected here, and whether you want creation level or posting level. I'm going to discuss all those things. We have permission. Fine. Okay, now understood the basic function, like if it is more than the budget funds whatever you have created, then system will stop the function. You are not allowed to post more than the budget amounts. Okay, always there are so many exceptions. One by one you will understand. Now suppose in the very first I have entered only 500 expenditure. 500 expenditure. Now if I'm trying to post, whether it should allow me or not. It will allow me or not. Suppose in the month of Feb I am posting, it should allow. Am I right?
Yes.
So it should allow. I'm posting now. I'm posting now. So I have entered and it is posted. Now, so the budget control, budgets planned for available budget. Available amount means one is budget amount. Budget amount is 20,000 and expenses used 500. Now available budget means what is the amount? 20,000 minus 500. Agree with me? Any doubt here? Next transaction, if I am posting 19,501, I'm trying to post one more transaction. After March, in the month of March, I'm doing one more transaction. So in the month of March or Feb something, March suppose, March 3rd something, I'm trying to post 601 240. So 19,501. $19,501. System will allow me to post or not? Any guess?
Will allow.
Yes, sir. Allow?
Yes.
It should not be. 500 used. The budget, total budget is 19,000. Total budget is 20,000. 500 I have used. The available budget is 19,501 on 19,500 only, but you are crossing that limit. Make sense? The total for the entire year, the budget amount is 20,000. I have posted some amount 500. Now available budget is 19,500 only. How it will be? Total available budget minus actual expenditure. Total budget amount minus actual expenditure. Make sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So where it will be there? This formula where you have configured. Once again, budget control configuration, create draft. Here, I'm removing all these things. You will understand all these checkboxes, most important. Budget funds available means the original budget minus actual expenditure is the formula. Original budget means 20,000. Actual expenditure means 500. System should calculate internally this amount always. That formula we are defining, original budget minus actual expenditure. Then it will arrive 19,500, and you are trying to post 19,501. It should stop the records. I mean to say it should not allow more than that amounts. Make sense to everyone? Any confusion here? I'm showing you the end result. It is 19,500 more than 19,000. Suppose I have posted one more 1,000. One more 1,000 I have posted. I have posted. Now the budget funds will be 18,500. It is 1,500 is the actual expenditure. And if it is crossing this amount, it will stop you. This is the calculation in the system budget funds available. Understood? Any doubt here? Yes or no, please, at least.
Yes, understood. Understood.
Fine. Now, so this is simplest way I have shown. Simplest way I have shown. Here, the budget funds, whenever you are entering in the register entries, you will not enter for expense directly. You can enter with the business unit and department. I mean to say, let me show you another one. The draft one I'm just opening. The draft one we can modify, or this one also, anything is fine. So you can enter the budgets like for the entire ledger account, or you can enter the dimension wise. One is business unit, one is department. The main account, next business unit, next department. This is financial dimensions wise, because this expenses for finance department 601 240. This expenses for finance department I will allocate 5,000, and 601 240 sales department I will allocate 8,000. Like this I need to post. So department also usually required, and branch also I want. I have branch in Hyderabad, another branch is in Suryapet. Both are in Telangana only. One is in Hyderabad, another one is in Telangana. Two branches. Then 01 one branch, 02 one branch. So data entry is huge for expense entry. It will be a little bit big exercise for you, because it is each and every expenditure, each and every business unit, each and every department wise I need to enter the expenses. Understood? One of the biggest challenge. It is not a complex, like lengthy process, tedious job. You need to enter each and expenditure wise, business unit wise, expense wise, like business unit wise and department wise, you need to post. See the sample example. If you look at this one, they have posted a very big amount. Look at this one. There are many things. Month wise they have posted. Month wise, business unit wise and department wise. Little bit lengthy process, but it is must. If you want output properly, input should be properly. Understood? There are many transactions. Month wise, ledger account with the business unit dimension combination. That is different. 00122. So data entry is a biggest work to you if you are going to use implementation of this budgeting amounts. It is not like a simple example the way how I have given one small one transaction. Okay, this is budget funds, budget resist entries. Okay, budget resist entries with the dimensions. Now if you want dimensions here, what is the criteria? What is the criteria? If you want dimensions, okay, be remember this dimensions is the most important criteria. These dimensions should be created first. Should be created means, you know, like in the financial dimensions master, in the financial dimensions master, you need to create already. That is the first most important. So you know that where we can create financial dimensions. You learned already general ledger, collapse all, chart of accounts, dimensions, financial dimensions. By default, there will not be anything. It will be blank. 0 financial dimensions will be available by default. In this, you need to create financial dimensions first. You need to create financial dimensions and you need to activate. This is first criteria. Next, these financial dimensions should be used in the accounting structure. This should be in the accounting structure. What do you mean by means? In the ledger form, ledger setup, ledger, you have accounting structures. In this structure, the dimensions should be exist. The dimensions should be exist. In this structure, dimensions should be exist. Next, second criteria, it should be used in the accounting structure. Next, one more form, budgeting, collapse all, setup, dimensions for budgeting. Dimensions for budgeting. In this, it should be selected. Third criteria, dimensions for budgeting. Select from left side to right side. It should be moved from left side to right side. So these are available dimensions. These are going to use for the budget dimensions. Next, this is third criteria. Next one is budget control configuration. In these parameters, you need to select from left side to right side. Same criteria. This should be from left side to right side, and whatever the dimensions you have selected, those only will work. Whenever you are entering budget resist entry here, let me open the editing work like draft one. I'm just opening the draft one. So you are allowed to select, click on edit. Suppose here budget, I'm entering business unit. Next, I'm selecting business unit, ledger account, next business unit, next department, next cost center it is showing, next item group is selecting, able to select. It will not work this combination. This extra will not work. It will validate up to 601, 002, 023 only. The reason behind you have selected only this combination. It will not work for these things. Even though it is allowing, this is a dummy, because as per the structure it is populating, but you have chosen only 2 dimensions with main account. Getting my point? Clear? Any doubt in this? Any confusion here? A very sensitive information, but most important. Okay, dimensions should be created first, and then it should be used in the accounting structure, and it should be moved in the dimensions for budgeting setup. In budgeting, it should be selected, and it will be moved from in the budget control configuration, it should be selected. Okay, even though it is available in the budget register entries, in the availabilities, it will control up to this one only. Okay, so I'm telling you clearly, budget register entries, even though more dimensions selected, in budget register entries, it will control on budget control configuration dimensions only. You need to remember, you should not promise to the client whenever you are implementing, you should not promise like it will work for this also. Remember, one more condition, advanced ledger account or advanced accounting structure. dimensions, advanced accounting structure dimensions will not have budget control. These two conditions you need to remember. So because you will be in a critical situation, if you promise, if you go ahead with the customer with this one, you will be in a typical situation, you will face challenges. Understood? Because senior people are there, that is the reason I'm telling you clearly, it will not work, the budget control will not work on advanced rule structure. This is not, the exact word is advanced rule structure. Advanced rule structure, we know that this one I have explained. So if you remember, I have explained in the general ledger advanced rule structure. Chart of accounts, structures, advanced rule structures. These advanced rule structures will not work for the budget control configuration. And even though it is allowing to select the budget register entries for dimensions, it will check only this level whatever you have enabled. And one more thing, this budget controls. Okay, fine. This budget controls, it will allow you only one structure. So that is topmost. Budget control budget control will be applicable for only one accounting structure. You cannot map multiple structures. Only one accounting structure will be controlled. Suppose in case if you created like 4 series 1 account, 6 series 1 account structure, and within that if you create suppose many structures, but later on because budget control you are not using now, budget module, later on suppose you are using normal transactions. Now if you go to the ledger, you have mapped so many budget accounting structures. Suppose if you create so many structures here, and if you want to map budget control for 3-4 structures, it is not possible. It will allow you only for one structure, budget control will be applicable. Understood? Any doubt here? I cannot incorporate, leave it. Understood? These are precautions, prerequisites, because in implementation you may do mistake commitment, like if you want to map multiple accounting structures in the budget, it is not possible. Only one structure can be accommodated, and these are the limitations. So I saw many issues raised by clients in support. This is a limitation. So don't misunderstood, like budget register entries are allowing to enter multiple dimensions, but even though it will not work. And advanced rule structure, whatever dimensions are there, those dimensions will not be controlled by the budget. Okay, I hope it is clear. Anyone, yes or no, please, at least.
Yeah.
Fine. Now,
From what we see in this, Satya, the whole budget is pretty much within the boundary of finance department to do the data entry and manage, not outside the finance department.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You are right.
And all generally it comes from the respective departments and business units. All those collection of those inputs are basically outside the system. It's only the finance who does the data entry and reporting they can see. The collection of the input reviewing is all outside.
So for collection of inputs, I will comment on that one. Remind me day after tomorrow. So collection of inputs also it is available, but it is tedious job in the system. Outside only will do it, but there is a one function. We'll discuss that point. But about that one, a collection of different departments, different business units, different those things we'll discuss. It is there. If you want to use it, but it is very complex in Dynamics AX. That is the reason offline will be used. In general, offline only it will be used. What is that? We'll discuss a lot. Most probably day after tomorrow on Friday. Okay. Fine. Now, here, as I told you, budget funds available means the original budget minus actual expenditure. But only one budget, there are multiple budgets available. Budget codes, different types of budgets available in the system. Here in budget planning, not planning, budget, basic budget, budget codes. Actually, this should be budget types, but it was given as budget codes. I cannot modify. Budget types. Look at this one. Original budget, transfer budget, revision budget, encumbrance, pre-encumbrance, carry forward budget, project, fixed assets, demand forecast, supply forecast, apportionments, preliminary budget. All these things we'll discuss in detail tomorrow. Original budget means the original whatever it was created, that is original budget. Transfer budget means the budget funds are available in one expenses. I want to transfer to some other expenses. So all these things we will discuss tomorrow. Budget types are budget codes. The naming convention it was code it was given, but I like budget type only. Different types of budget types I need to discuss with you most probably tomorrow. I'm going to stop here for today. If you have any doubts, please discuss. Otherwise, we'll continue on tomorrow. Like budget types and budget control contributions setups, I need to explain you a lot. Okay, fine. Anything else? Please mute, unmute yourself and please speak. Otherwise, we can discuss for today. Anyone? If nothing, then we'll see tomorrow morning 7 a.m. IST. See you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Satya, so
Yes.
here
Yeah.
budget control will be applicable for only one accounting structure you have written here. So can you please explain that part?
So here, suppose I can create a number of structures, am I right? In the ledger, you can map and create. But in the budget controls, you cannot select multiple structures. Suppose I have created in the budget controls. In the drop down, I can select only one structure. Look at this one. Suppose I have created for 601, 60002, 6500001 one structure, and 6500012, 7000. I have two structures, but I cannot accommodate two structures here. It should be all expenses should be in one structure, then only I can use it. Make sense?
No, actually, I did not get clear.
Okay,
no.
Fine. So I can create structures like 60001 ... 65 ... 00. This is I can create one structure. Am I right? In the ledger form, I have created one structure, and another structure I have created 60650012 68000. I have created another structure. Can I create?
So you told only one account, one structure only we can create.
No, we can create. See, I have created three. I can create 100 here.
Okay.
I can create.
So like
So here, yes, please.
So
Yes,
for every so just so I will tell in real time scenario how I worked actually. So as I told you last time, I worked in a SAP environment for some time. So like here, whenever a particular uh, item we are purchasing, so they will be telling the internal order number. Internal order in the sense this, like so for this is the budget number. So we'll when we map it to that budget number, then as you explained, so when the budget is not available, it will trigger. So this is not this is beyond the budget level like that. So here you are telling the budget will be allocated instead of giving that budget number. So budget will be allocated directly to the accounts, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
In our system, that Dynamics.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
in that case, when we can we allocate budget to different accounts, like so for fixed assets, particularly for furniture and fixtures, for this department, for this business unit, this is the amount. Then we have to select those accounts and put the budget, and like that, micro level, we have to select the accounts and we have to give the budgets, right?
Yes, that is budget register entries. That's what I have shown. Macro level mapping, whatever you have told, that is we are entering budget register entries. But that is budget register entry, whatever I have shown, that is there you are entering. Am I right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Not. Yeah. Tell me now. Yeah.
So then when we can allocate to budget to all the accounts what we have, and so I cannot sync this with the accounting structure what you have told, that only one accounting structure can allocate budget.
Understood. See here, you are entering the budget register entry. Am I right?
Yes.
So here in this one, actually in the drop down, you can select any number, any structure. While entering here, I can select any structures. Any structure. Am I right?
Yes.
So whatever the structures you have, structures you have entered in the ledger form, the ledger form, that will show here in the budget register entry.
Okay, which structure I have selected?
Yes, but it will not work for all the structures. In the controls, we have only one option.
Okay.
So it will work for this only. Got my point?
Yes.
This is only one structure, budget controls will work, even though it is allowing to select other other structures also.
Okay, so you are telling for particular entry, we cannot get budget from 2 to 3 structures.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
You're right.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Only one accounting structure we can select. So, okay, got it. So if we are getting budgets from 2 to 3, we have to post 2 to 3 different entries for different amounts.
Yeah. So in this case, that is the reason whenever you are mapping, you need to map in general scenario all expenditure. All expenditure means whether it is 6002, 6999. All these are expenses or purchase expenditure also. 5 series also, if you want. 5 series and 6 series should be exist in one structure only. If you are planning to control budgets, then all this should be exist in only one structure, so that I can map that in this budget control configuration. This scenario when it will be complex, because currently client will ask like, I don't want budget now. Okay, no issues. Here it will create 10 structures. After 2 years, he will come back. After 2 years or after 1 year, he will come back, or after 6 months, he will come back. Now I want to enable budget control. Then if you create already 3 structures for expenses or 5 structures for expenses, you cannot make it one. Once again, rework and complexity. Am I right?
Yes.
That is the reason you need to make sure like one structure should be created only one structure should be created, and it will be mapped for accounting structure that is in future reference purpose. You can modify later on, no issues. But register entries also, because many people will ask, like, I have entered in the register entries. I have entered in the register entries like 4 dimensions, 5 dimensions, but it is not working for these dimensions. They will claim.
Okay.
It will allow up to whatever the dimensions you have selected in the budget control configuration. I know this kind of compliance and clients request scheme, and it is rather than prediction is always better than cure. Cure, and the cure means it is a treatment. Rather than treatment, go for treatment. I don't want. It is better to take predictions or precautions. That's what I have explained here.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Fine.
Yes,
So,
Satya.
yeah, yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, only these are the prerequisites, or any other things are there?
These are the alerts I'm giving you. These two are alerts, and these are the prerequisite. And there are so many setups we need to understand. Tomorrow, I'm going to explain all these things, and budget code types also. Budget types also I'm going to explain, and these things also. There is so many setups, very sensitive information you need to understand. Tomorrow I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
One more small thing. So by what time today's recording will be available? Because I missed out the first 15 minutes.
Okay, that is actually institute will update that one. So if you want, I will verify and I will let you know. Okay,
please.
You can ping in the group. In the group, you can ping, and they will respond definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. See you all. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. IST. See you all. Bye.